Hello everyone, and welcome back to Beverly's Stunning Creations. This DIY is the first of my Christmas DIY series. I'll be sharing DIYs for home decor and gift ideas. This particular DIY can be decorated for Christmas home decor or as a gift, depending on how you decide to decorate it. I really had a hard time deciding on how to decorate mine, so I chose two separate designs. Comment below how you would design yours. Would you decorate yours for Christmas or everyday decor? Now let's get on with this DIY. For this DIY, I'll be using two of these 8x10 Dollar Tree mirrors. I'll remove both mirrors from the packaging and then from the frames. Next, I line the mirror up on some foam board, then use a utility knife to cut the shape out. I've repeated this with the second mirror as well. After I cut both pieces, I spread some fix-all glue on the back of both mirrors, then I attached the foam board to the back of the mirrors. I made sure to add glue around the very edge of the mirror. I pressed the foam board onto the mirror and then put it aside to dry. I'll also be using 2 boxes of these tower blocks to help me build my vase. I'm starting out by gluing 3 blocks together. I'm putting enough glue on the blocks to make sure that they stay together permanently. I made sure that all 3 blocks were even, and then I put them aside to dry. Then I glued together 7 more sets. After all 8 sets dry, I'm going to spray paint them silver. The glue has set up on both mirrors. Next, I'll start gluing the blocks to the shorter sides on one of the mirrors. There'll be 4 sets on each side. First, I lined them up and then glued them in place. At this point, I realized that I needed more blocks, so I glued together 6 more sets of 3. I'll need 2 sets for the top and 4 sets for the bottom of the vase. I lined both sides of the blocks up, along with the blocks that belong at the top, and then glued them down. After I glued the blocks down, I reinforced the blocks by putting a bead of glue down where the blocks are glued to the foam board. Next, I glued the last 4 sets of blocks to the bottom. After all of the blocks were glued in place, I spread glue on top of the blocks, then put the second mirror on top. I added some tape to hold everything together. I checked the blocks on the bottom to make sure that they were all straight, added tape, and then put it aside to dry for a few hours. Now that the glue has set up, I'm removing the tape from the bottom of the vase. I didn't bother painting it because I will be adding some bling to it just in case I decide to display it on a mirrored tray or a mirrored dresser. I cut and measured my bling wrap and then glued it on. And guys, if you haven't purchased any bling wrap from totallydazzled.com, you are truly missing out. I have 1 roll that I've been working off for at least 6 months. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link to her website in the description below. I'm going to let this glue continue to dry as I work on the vase, and I'll be back to add feet to the bottom later. I removed the tape and then filled in my uneven foam board with hot glue. This will make it easier to add the bling, and it will also give it a neater and more finished look. I use my glue gun to smooth out any uneven hot glue. I decided to use more bling wrap on the sides and the top of my vase, mainly to cover the edge of the foam board. But since it's white and shows through the bling, I'm going to paint the foam gray so that it doesn't show through as much. I'm putting mirror tiles in the center. It has adhesive on the back, but I'm adding more glue to make sure that it stays there permanently. I put a dab of glue on the top of the painted foam board, then added some fix-all glue along the length of it, and finished it off with more hot glue at the other end. I repeated this step on the other side of the mirror tiles. After both sides of the vase was done, I decorated the top the same way. Now I'm going to decorate 2 tea light holders to create feet for my vase. I simply cut several strips of bling wrap, then glue them on individually with hot glue. I'll continue to hot glue the remaining strips on off camera. Next, I use some Gorilla Glue along with some hot glue to glue the feet onto the bottom of the vase. Now I'll put this aside and let the glue set up overnight. The glue has completely set up, so now I'll glue a bling border around both mirrors. I also added some bling here as well. Now my vase is pretty much complete as it is, but I want to add more detail to it. There's so many ways that I can decorate it and it's driving me crazy. But since it's a Christmas DIY, I'm going to use snowflakes. I picked up 2 different kinds of snowflake ornaments from Dollar Tree. First, I have this set of silver snowflakes. Now I have to figure out how I want to apply them. They come in gold tone as well. And I also picked up these beautiful blue and silver ornaments. I really love the way they look. They are gorgeous. Like I said earlier, there's so many different ways that you can decorate it. So I've decided to decorate one side with the blue and silver ornaments and then the other side with the silver ornaments. But before I glue the snowflakes on, I'm going to use scissors to cut the tiny little hoop off the snowflakes. I'm using wire cutters to cut the hoops off the silver snowflakes. I'm going to hot glue these snowflakes on so that I can remove them later, because I might want to redecorate my vase at a later date. I added a dab of glue right in the center of the snowflake. If I wanted this to be permanent, then I would have used my clear Gorilla Glue. I hot glued my second snowflake down as well, and now I have a simple but beautiful design. There's a wire holding this snowflake together, so I'll need to remove it and then glue the snowflake back together again before using it. I decided to decorate this side with only one silver snowflake. But please remember, if you decide to do this DIY, you can decorate your vase however you want to. I really love how both sides turned out. They're so blingy, glamorous, and definitely puts me in the mood for the holiday season. After the DIY, I decided to add some small rhinestones to give the appearance of small fallen snowflakes. Those are hot glued on as well. Okay everyone, this completes my DIY. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to comment below. I'll see you in the next video.